Welcome back to Let's Talk Everything Now. I'm your trainee psychotherapist. Welcome that talks about everything and anything. Just a quick heads up for the people that are showing love and support to the channel. Much appreciated. But let's get into match reaction today because what a win that was then, boy. I'm happy today, man. I'm happy. I know there's a little scare at the end. Regardless, today I woke up and I said, you know what? I'll put my Liverpool top on today. I went out, took my children to the library. My son had tuition, wore my Liverpool jacket, and I said, nah, today I'm getting a dub. Regardless, I said, with momentum going on for the last couple of games, the whole kind of narrative of Liverpool, and you can feel the energy's probably shifted with the whole Mo Salah situation. Curtis James coming out during the week talking about what's happening with Liverpool. It feels hard not to back the team. It feels hard not to back, the manager. Like I said, I'm still on the cusp of Arnie Slot out, but if he can improve these last couple of games, and which he has, I'm ready to say Arnie Slot in. And listen, I remember I said, people, I know it might sound all hypocritical or a bit jumpy, but I do want Arnie Slot to be the Liverpool manager. I still think he is capable of taking this team into greater heights. You feel me? For not just year, but for the next year as well. But for the last couple games, I think that he's really changed it around, especially including Curtis Jones, especially seeing how this midfield has re-energized itself as well. This is a game, we don't have Mo Salah, who's gone to AFCON. We had Gakpo that's injured, even though we know that he hasn't been playing really well. But nevertheless, see today, people. See today. Ekatike and Isak. Listen, I don't know about the news about Isak. I haven't seen anything online about what his injury, but it did not look good. It was good to see him that he was walking, but it did not look good. But at the same time, happy for Isak, but it's just another way where it just goes to show that this season it's not Isak's season, bro. With everything, with not having a preseason, with the whole big money move to Liverpool and just not really settling in, you can just see it's just not Isak's season. The football gods don't want Isak to play football this season. I've been saying that, people, and I think it's just one of those situations. Keep Isak in the chamber, let him get back to match fitness. I think the last couple of games of Liverpool in the end of the season, I think days we can introduce him back into the game and into the fold. But I think with Ekatike that's firing right now, he's the main guy, bro. He's the main guy. I don't really glaze so much about Ekatike the last couple of games because I've been glazing Curtis Jones. But you see Ekatike, and I think even today that where I genuinely believe that we didn't play well, especially when they went a man down with the whole Xavi Simons, which FYI, people, I will say that's not a red. Like, if Tottenham fans are out there grieved about that, the fact that that's a red, rightly so, because that was never a red. I think momentum just caught up with him. He catch Virgil van Dijk's leg. Do you know what I mean? But I think that is, sorry, excuse me. I think if you could say maybe potentially that's on the cusp of a red, but it's not like that, bro. That was just a yellow. But even so, right, I'll take it. You know what I'm saying? I'll take it. A man down. Yo, Liverpool, let's do something. And I definitely think that in the first half, I think we should have got a goal. I think today, Tottenham's, so even though, they were sitting back, I do think we had opportunities to, really just strike them home. I think today should have been like a 3-0, 4-0 type of game, but it wasn't. Florian Wirtz, he was out on the wire today, taking Gakpo's sort of position. And I felt that he was a bit wasted. I think if he's a 10 that drifts out wide, I think that's a bit decent. But I think if he's just strictly on the left, I don't think that's his game. I think there was so many times where he was just a bit too passive, playing the ball back. And obviously, don't get me wrong, in the first half, he was doing jinky-majinky, good footwork as well, good link-cut sort of play. He had a shot on target as well with Vicario pushed out. I think, yeah, he was warming up. But I genuinely think that Verts tends to gas out, and I think I'm starting to notice, like, when it comes to the 60th minute, or you see the second half of the game, he starts to gas out, he starts to tire out. And I think if you try to put him on the left where you have to do so much of the doggy work, I think it just doesn't work with Verts. I think just try to keep him in the 10. If he chooses to drift out wide, that's what you sort of do. Unfortunate for it was good to see Frimpong back. I don't know why I said unfortunate, because I'm thinking of a player. Did someone come off? Yeah, Calvin. Oh yeah, Connor Bradley. Let's hope that's not an injury with Isak as well. It's tough, man. I've been saying, listen, the football gods don't want Isak to play this season with the whole saga about the transfer to Liverpool, not having a pre-season. I think just on and off the pitch, I just think this season, especially with Liverpool not doing great this season, I just don't think it works for Isak. I just genuinely think that just keep Isak in the chamber, let him get back to match fitness, just let him really just settle down and just get to acclimatise to, just Liverpool itself. And you can say, yeah, it's been a number of games you think that Isak should be, but I just don't think that it's just working. And I think we just don't want to rush him. And I've been saying, if you got a man like Ekiteke up front, see what he's doing, bro. You see what he's doing, man. He's moving. He's moving. He is him, bro. I think what's it like? 3 goals in the last couple games, maybe more. Sorry, I don't know. I'm not a stat man. Someone can correct me if they. But at the same time, all I know that he's banging goals. All I know that he's scoring. All I know that he's trying to link up. He's trying to make movements. The way he could drop into the pockets and try to feed the ball to the likes of McAllister. See that? That is Ekiteke is gonna be a problem. Now you've got rival fans saying, "Yo, see this Ekiteke guy? He is moving them as well." And I think with these young players in the Prem so far, that's been moving me. Just to name a few, likes of Ryan Shirky and the likes of what's his name, Ekiteke, that's coming to this season, come to this the Premier League right now and balling out. Hey, I will take it. Listen, people. I'm not going to give you much of a match reaction because today, I was watching the game, but I was in and out as well. I had family time, you feel me? But at the same time, all I wanted today was just a win. I broke up this week. I left all my jobs and I just wanted a win today. And today, my Liverpool team done me proud. That's all I want. That's all I want. I know that Arsenal are winning 1-0 at the moment. I might tune that back in and see what I want. But if it means that potential top 4, I'm going to take it. You feel me? I think that's on the horizon. I'm not going to say title race, but definitely can finish in the top 4. But anyways, people, I want to keep it nice and short, people. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe. Oh, yeah. Don't forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe. Take care.